This is it, y'all. That I live my life. On the mic is my type of hype. Yeah, it's only right.
Where you at, Grand Agent? Where you at, Grand Agent?
This is it.
All right, so let's talk about King Britt. King Britt is like the quintessential make your own lane dude, right? So I think in terms of like professionally out in the world, his career started as a Silkworm. He was the DJ of Diggable Planets, right? And after that, I don't know if that was into the second album, the second Diggable Planets album as well, or I don't know. Anyway, he's a Philly dude, and we came to know each other through at a studio, Third Story Studio in West Philly. And one of my partners in my group name, which was prior to the Grand Agent era, he used to work at the studio, so we would just go in there and hang out and wait for when we could get downtime, and we would record a lot of stuff there. So King Britt used to work out of there, and I watched this guy, probably the first person that I personally knew who had like a Sony deal or some major label situation. So he was working on an album. I forgot what it was called, Silk 130 or something like that. And from there he just kind of went on to do all kinds of wild, experimental, just like I said, made his own lane. somewhere around 2003 or 4 or something. When BBE was doing the series, like Jazzy Jeff did the album, and maybe DJ Spinner, all these producer DJ guys were doing albums with BBE. And King Britt reached out to me, and he was like, "Yo, I want you on an album, and I'm sorry it's last minute, and it's only X amount of money, but I'll do, I'll pay you this, and I'll do some work for you as well." So we did the song "Stay Free," right, on his album. And I remember going in there and it was like After by Design, and so I had like developed some skill sets that I didn't necessarily have before making by Design. And I kind of was approaching the record like that. And King Britt was like, nah, I don't want that Grand Agent. I want the name Grand Agent, which was the group I was in. And that was just like super literary, double, triple entendre, just like really dense lyrics. And so we did that. We did Stay Free, and he had Lady Alma sing the chorus there. And what he did for me in exchange was he did a remix for No Rest, which is a Fish Out of Water record. And that was on the album, the Fish Out of Water remixes, the Beat Society remixes. And it's funny because a lot of people behind the scenes of the Beat Society record, well, it's Beat Society, so it was all about the beats, and who's the best producer and who's the up-and-coming producer. And a lot of them kind of thought King Britt didn't have a place there because that's not necessarily what he represented. He kind of represented, I'm gonna just do what I want, and I'm gonna find my people, and they're gonna find me. And I kind of had to lobby for that a little bit. I'm like, nah, this is King Britt. Like, we all know who this is. So, and it turned out to be, one of my more favorite joints on there. I mean, it was simple what he did, but it was effective in stamping it like this is a King Britt situation. And it was so, it ended up being the last record on the remixes, probably because it was so far away from the other ones, but it really closed the record nicely, and it really sent you off with a nice kind of thoughtful vibe of that really complimented, like, what is this guy talking about in this song? So, it's always priceless in the beginning when you have a successful artist championing you and giving you opportunities. And King Britt definitely deserves my respect and appreciation for that. And So shout out to you, bro, King Britt, Grand Agent. 2 projects, 2 records, No Rest remix of 2003, and then Stay Free from the BBE album Lo-Fi, Adventures in Lo-Fi, which I think was 2004 or 5 maybe. So that's that, King Britt, Grand Agent story. All right, peace.
Believe that, up in this nigga, about to spit half of what you think, none of what you fear. Believe that, up in this nigga, about to spit.